Hey everyone, so in today's video I want to share with you 3 of my most favorite Dave Ramsey related videos here on YouTube. I got this idea from Connie Porter a few months ago. She posted a video about her favorite Dave Ramsey slash budgeting videos, and I really liked the idea, so I asked her if I could borrow it, and of course she said yes. So I have 3 videos that I really like. For some reason they just really spoke to me, or I thought they were funny, and so I'm just going to go ahead and share those videos with you guys. The first one is the debt-free scream that the Shaytards did on their channel. And the reason why this video just stands out to me so much is because it's the first time I ever heard about Dave Ramsey. At the time in my life, I was definitely in a bad financial spot. We were just really done with money, and I desperately needed some kind of financial guidance. And a couple of days later, after I kind of had my I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired moment, the Shaytards uploaded their video doing their debt-free scream. And I remember my first attitude when I was watching the video was like super skeptic. You know, I was like, oh, I'm so sure, you know, they're debt free, you know, I'm sure because somebody gave them money, or they probably got an inheritance of, you know, $200,000 or whatever. And I just kind of had like a bad attitude about it, but I really like the Shaytards. So, you know, of course I watched the video, and the more I watched it, I could just feel the realness from that video. And I just thought, wow, these are just real people. It's just a dude and his wife, and they have these kids, and they worked hard, and they saved money, and they paid off their debts, and this might be a possible thing. And so then of course I checked out Dave Ramsey, and again, I never heard of him before, and it just totally changed my life, that one video. And so that video, anytime I go back and I watch that video, I just remember who I used to be, and I was just in such a bad spot financially, and how that one video just totally changed my life. And I just appreciate it so much because, you know, in the beginning of that video, you know, Shay Carl, he talks about how, you know, they almost didn't, you know, post it because a lot of people kind of rolled their eyes about the Dave Ramsey thing, and but they thought that, you know, it might be helpful to other people, you know, if they would just went ahead and did it. And I'm just so grateful that they did, because again, it introduced me to Dave Ramsey, and it totally changed the course of my life. So that is definitely my just favorite video, just because of the new path that it put me on. So the second video is Jason and Sara. Now this is a couple who went onto the Dave Ramsey show, and they did their debt-free scream, and then the Dave Ramsey show did like a behind the story video of them at their home, and they were just talking about Dave Ramsey and their experience with getting out of debt. And I don't know why this video always stuck out to me. I think because I just felt like me and my husband could relate a lot to Jason and Sara. They were just a young couple living life, and they just thought that, hey, if we have extra money left over at the end of the month, then we can clearly afford, you know, another $300 payment on a car or a boat, you know, or whatever, a vacation. And they just kind of had this attitude that I did, that if the credit score looks good, and if there's money left over at the end of the month, then you're obviously doing money right. And that's just such a misconception, that you're not doing it right, just because based off of those 2, you know, points that they made. And so they just talked about their experience with getting out of debt and how it changed their lives. And what I really love about the video was how, you know, through the Dave Ramsey plan, they also found God. And I just thought that that was really awesome, because it's like, I just personally believe that God works in mysterious ways, and God puts things in our life, you know, for a reason. And I just feel like for them, maybe this process of kind of getting in a bad spot financially is what ultimately led them to God. And so I just really like that story, and it's just something that always inspired me whenever we were paying off our debt. Okay, and the last one that I want to mention is Chuck and Skye Scroggs. Now this channel on YouTube is so funny, this couple, I swear. I absolutely fell in love with them and their channel whenever Chuck did the video about how Dave Ramsey got him out of jail. And it is just, I'm serious, it is probably, just for me, the funniest video that I have ever seen on YouTube. And I don't know why, I don't know if it's the way he tells it, or if it's just the whole story, and just, I love this video. So this is one that I really want you guys to check out, because basically they talk about how Dave Ramsey got him out of jail, and just how, you know, by having some money set aside for their, you know, baby step 1, their $1,000 in the emergency fund, how that money was able to, you know, help him get out of jail because of a funny, you have to just watch the video, it's really funny. But what I really love about this channel also is that they are sharing their experience with Dave Ramsey and how they're getting out of debt. And, you know, sometimes, you know, things can be going slow for them, or sometimes, you know, God can bless them with opportunities to help pay off their debt, or, you know, just anything. And I really love this video, and I don't really want to talk about it too much because I just want you guys to go watch it. It is so funny. It is one of those videos that I have probably watched like maybe 4 or 5 times because it just makes me feel good, I guess. I don't know, because he was just like not in a great situation with, of course, getting arrested, having to go to jail and like spend the night in jail, but he's so funny about it, and he's so light about the, you know, situation, and he, you know, appreciates Dave Ramsey and having that money set aside, and he just has such a great attitude. So it's a great video. Definitely go check it out because you never know when you need Dave Ramsey to help you get out of jail. So that's basically the point to that video. So again, I think it's super funny. Go check it out. It always puts me in a good mood for some reason when I watch that video. I definitely have more favorite Dave Ramsey related videos that I could share with y'all if you want me to. Just leave a comment below and let me know if you want me to do another video like this. But these 3 videos that I just shared with you, just again, I thought they were funny or they had some kind of sentimental value to them. And I just wanted to share them with y'all. But again, if you want me to do more videos like this where I share more videos and why I like them and kind of what they mean to me, I'll be happy to do that. Just let me know. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.